The SUV market has escalated. There is a green mobility push by the Uttar Pradesh government. To discuss this in detail on these developments, we're joined by Abhishek Gaushande, the Deputy Vice President Research at Sharekhan. Hi Abhishek, good morning, and thanks a lot for joining in. Well, I wanted to ask you about Mahindra & Mahindra. Yesterday, clearly the street got spooked, with regard to competition coming in from Maruti, the price cuts that they took as well. Street was a little bit skeptical that they've taken these price cuts. Is demand that weak? Well, they put out a clarification. But what's your view on the stock? Because yesterday, it pulled back a big deal.
See, what is happening that the price, I don't consider it as a price cut, but a price rationalization. It generally happens during the monsoon period and the post-festive season. So it has been across the segment. So I think that should have to be taken in this way. And the company has already clarified that it was a part of its strategy. And say, for example, that the company like Mahindra & Mahindra, which is claiming that it is a market leader in terms of SUV revenue market share market. So a company like that would not. It's not logical to think that the company for that size would counter the competition just by reducing the price of one or two variants of its leading model. So I don't consider that Kula war or price war kind of thing in the SUV on the PV segment. In order to rationalize the inventory or the move out the slow moving models in some regions, the OEMs used to take this kind of actions, and we are being as per our dealer checks, it has been across the OEM space. So that's our view on that. So we are also in sync with the company that the price cut is not answer or countering to what is happening in the UP market.
So Abhishek, is M&M a buying opportunity? It's been one of the best performing stocks. It's up 60% since the start of the year. And since you're not too worried about what this price cut signals, are you bullish on M&M considering the tractor demand may also improve as the year progresses?
See, on the Mahindra & Mahindra, our view is that given that in this year the company will get additional capacities and it has a strong order book, say for example, over 2 lakh units kind of order book it has. And PV industry is expected to grow by 5 to 6%. In light of that, when the SUV segment is still in demand, the company has a strong order book and a strong product in the market. We have a view that in the PV space, Mahindra & Mahindra may outperform the industry growth in this particular year. So in that sense, we believe that if the corrections are coming, then it's a good opportunity to accumulate the stocks like Mahindra & Mahindra.
Okay, all right. Abhishek, let's talk about the other one, Maruti. Some kind of relaxation from the UP government, and the stock went up. Now, they have clarified that this is only in the interim, only in the near term, till 2025 end. Do you think the stock ran ahead of itself, with that that small leeway given, and the stock rallied 6-7%. UP is, I don't think, more than 10% of their mix, and I think the total hybrid is around 2% of their mix. Tell us, do you think it was exaggerated, or do you think there's something more in the works?
See, this has to be seen as an industry-specific issue. So it is not the first time that the government has given a kind of incentive to the hybrid vehicles. So in 2015, when this FAME 1 has been introduced, then at that point of a time, these hybrids were part of the FAME scheme. Later on, 2017, they have been excluded. These hybrids have been excluded, and the street has got impression that the government wants to promote pure EVs. So since then, the most of the OEMs have been trying to capture space in the EV space. That is, Tata Motors has taken a lead, and Mahindra & Mahindra was also present in the EV space. So from that angle, I can say that this, you rightly mentioned, that is an interim issue. But in all this euphoria or exaggeration, one thing has been missed out, that the streets or the industry's initial expectation was the reduction in the GST of hybrid cars from 43% to 12%. It was in air some point of a time. So these two things should not have to be mixed up. the cut down in the GST would have a larger impact on the OEM's performance, because it would directly reflect in the reduction in the prices and gives an autonomy to the OEMs to introduce their models as per the different pricing points. But this particular thing is of interim nature. Although this hybrid constitutes only 2% of the overall sales, and I don't think would be a very big market in UP. Even though if it would happen that some part of demand may shift from ICs to the hybrids in the Uttar Pradesh market because of this cut down, the price parity between the ICs and the hybrids may have narrowed down. So that may happen, but again, it would be a kind of a cannibalization of a product from, say, for example, demand is moving from one product to another. So overall demand pattern would not change, or I can say the overall industry estimates would not change significantly because of this particular news item.
All right. Abhishek, thank you very much for that. I think